ਤੇ ਉਧਰ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ ਮਾਮਲਿਆਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟੀਆ ਫਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਨੇ ਹਾਂਗਕਾਂਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰਦਰਸ਼ਨਕਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਤਵਾਦੀ ਕਰਾਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਚੀਨ ਦੀ ਗਲਤੀ ਕਰਾਰ ਦਿੰਦਿਆਂ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਚਿੰਤਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਫਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਨੇ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਹਾਂਗਕਾਂਗ ਦੀ ਸਥਿਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਨੇੜਿਓਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਸਲਾਹ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਦਾ ਦੌਰਾ ਕਰਨ ਵੇਲੇ ਉੱਚ ਦਰਜੇ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਣ। ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ ਮਾਮਲਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੇ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਤੀ ਡੋਨਾਲਡ ट्रंप ਦੇ ਦੋਸ਼ਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਚੀਨ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਰੰਸੀ ਨਾਲ ਛੇੜਛਾੜ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਪਰ ਸਿੱਧੇ ਤੌਰ ਉੱਤੇ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੋਂ ਇਨਕਾਰ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਕਿ इस मुद्दे ते ट्रंप प्रशासन नाल सहमत हैं जां नहीं। इस दी बजाय अंतरराष्ट्रीय मुद्रा फंड वाल इशारा किया गया। फ्रीलैंड ने आख्या कि चीनी मुद्रा विच किसी तब्दीली लई बहुत सारे स्पष्टीकरण हो सकते हैं।
When it comes to decisions about currency manipulation and whether we believe that is something another country is doing, Canada believes our approach needs to be fact-based. We look to the judgment of experts like the IMF, and I would point you to the IMF's recent views on what has been happening with the Chinese currency. At a time of volatility in the global economy and volatility in the trading space, there can be a lot of explanations for why currencies fall and rise. Our government is very aware that there are 300,000 Canadians in Hong Kong. And in general, I think Canadians appreciate, and as Heiko and I have been discussing, this is a turbulent moment in the world. And one of the responsibilities of the Government of Canada in turbulent times is to pay particular attention to Canadians who find themselves either as residents or as visitors to places where there is turbulence. So that is always a priority on my agenda. It's always something that we are watching and looking at closely. Hong Kong is one of the places in the world that we're looking at closely right now. Because of the ongoing protests and because of the very large number of Canadians who are there. I would urge all Canadians, if you live in Hong Kong, if you are traveling there, if you have relatives who are there or traveling there, to look at our travel advice. We are very intentional about the travel advice that we publish about all countries. We recently updated our travel advice for Hong Kong, and currently our advice is to exercise a high degree of caution. The advisory specifies the reasons for that advice. And I would also say Canadians should feel very free to go on our website. There are resources there. You can get in touch. And if you're in Hong Kong, our consulate is very active. Please feel free to get in touch with the consulate. We are there to support Canadians around the world. I think that it is very important everywhere in the world for governments to listen carefully to their people. That's actually something that Heiko and I were talking about in our conversation this morning. You will never go wrong as a government when you listen carefully to the concerns of the people. I think it can also be tempting when a government doesn't like the concerns expressed by its people. It can be tempting to label those concerns not an expression of a genuine desire of people, but to label it as something else. I think that when it comes to how we try to practice politics in Canada, it's a mistake to do that.